Hi.
I was looking down when you pressed that.
I just started the recording without even telling her.
Hi.
Just sat there.
I'm just getting my knitting out. La 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 la. Then I see 3, 2, 1. Hi. Welcome to Two Tangled Skeins. I'm Sue, also known as Crafty Knitter 7. Today we are February 4th, 2017. This is episode 191, and I would like to welcome new and returning viewers.
You knew I had to do something.
Eventually. Yes.
I'm Lynne, also known as Toll Baby. Selma is, as we speak, flying back from Cuba.
I think so.
So, we'll see her next week, hopefully. You can find us on Ravelry. Our blog is at twotangledskeins.com. We're on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, and we all have individual Instagram accounts as well as a podcast account, and we're all on Etsy.
We are. So if you're on Ravelry, go to our main page, and you can find all the links to
We
all
sold
the
another
things.
thing.
You did? What'd you sell this time?
Sold a yarn ball.
Nice.
And it took me a couple of days to notice because I didn't realize that the shop wouldn't connect with my Etsy app on my phone. You need a specific app.
Mine does.
Mine
Sell
doesn't.
on Etsy.
Yeah, that's not the app I have. I just have the Etsy app.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't know you needed a separate one. So I didn't get the notification. I'm so sorry, but Rob now knows and he is getting it made today. So we're all good.
But even mine at the bottom, it says switch to sell on Etsy when you're in the
Yeah, but you
regular-
have to have that app.
Oh, right, true. I don't have that app. It's kind of difficult.
I didn't have that.
So,
How's your week?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, no computers at work. There were multiple reasons why. First, it was our antivirus, and there was fiber optic issues, there were server issues, there was email issues, and there was GC Docs issues.
Oh, well, that's an issue all by itself. But anyway, we won't get into that.
Yeah, so, having other people do your work for you is just kind of frustrating. And on one of the days I replaced for the DG's office, and he was asking me to do things, and I'm like, can't do anything, sorry.
Yeah.
So, but besides that, it's been good. I had my first day off yesterday. I'm doing compressed hours. And
I noticed you were off yesterday because I sent you an email.
Yeah.
And it bounced back.
Oh, and I'll be having that every 3 weeks. Means I have to work 33 minutes more a day. But I enjoyed it. Mind you, I slept most of it, but I enjoyed it.
I have a new gym buddy. So I went to the gym on Thursday and we're going back on Tuesday. Just because her work schedule does not permit going in between now and then. So I have a new gym buddy and I'm very excited about this. I managed 2.5 miles in 12 minutes on the bike, which is
You go, girl.
really fast for me. I normally stick to about 60 to 62 RPMs on the bike.
Having a gym buddy helps.
I was going 70 and it didn't hurt. It was awesome. And I did the treadmill bit, I did the whole thing at 2.5 miles an hour, which is way faster than I used to be able to go. And I wasn't losing my breath.
Was your gym buddy beside you doing the same thing?
No, we sort of separated once we went inside, and
You just had momentum and went with it.
it was a good day.
Awesome.
So, and yesterday, I went to a mosque in the city. Well, it's not really a mosque. It's a group, a prayer group that gets together. They don't actually have a building, so it's not technically a mosque. So we got together. It's the Ovum. I can't remember what the V and the U stand for, but it's Ottawa something Muslims. And they are a very, very welcoming group. They were awesome. And a bunch of us went yesterday to show our support and our condolences for the attack that happened on Monday in Quebec City. Well, in Saint Foy.
Yeah.
This is Canada. We stand up for our own.
We do. We do.
So, as you may have noticed, I have another foe.
As you may have noticed, I'm wearing pink.
Yes.
I must love her and you guys. Because there were some suggestions that we both wear pink.
Well, somebody said that they wanted to see all 3 of us wearing hats.
That will be next time.
I'm working on it. Lena, I told you I couldn't knit that fast. I really, really can't because this is Sue's hat.
So I'm wearing Selma's hat.
That's Selma's hat. The pattern is, and I will say it because last time I said there were going to be captions and there weren't because technical difficulties. We were having difficulty uploading the episode so that I could work on it from home. The pattern is called the Chunky Pussy Hat. I object to that word personally. I don't...
Spell it next time.
I don't like it. So anyway, it is by Julie Packard. It is out of a super bulky fleece artist yarn, which she never ended up carrying in her shop or marketing. The colorway is berry. It is exactly the same as this one. Exactly the same.
Like twinsies.
And I used 6.5 millimeter needles, which is US 10.5.
Millimeter?
Millimeter.
Millimeter is what
I
you
said millimeter.
Sure.
I will poke you.
I know you will.
So anyway, Selma now has a hat exactly like mine, and Sue's is in transit. So
because pink.
Yeah. Well, it was the only one I got done. And I'll just, unless you have a faux. Didn't think so.
No. I barely knit this week.
I know. I didn't either, except for that hat. I did nothing this week. I was a useless lump. So I'll just seg right into whips. This is hat number 3. It is not pink, you will notice. I love how those colors are showing up. I'm not sure about it. I think it would look better when I get to the past the ribbing. It'll look nicer. This again is Fleece Artist, the super bulky. This color is Blue Banana. You can get it in some of her other bases, because if you go to her page, she has the colors and the bases separately. So you choose your base and then you pick what color you want on it. Mm-hmm. And that's how it works. So that was berry, and this is Blue Banana, and it's the same base. It's 100% wool. I don't know if it's merino. I know it's not superwash because the skeins had somewhat felted in the 5 or 6 years they'd been in my stash.
Oops.
I had to unfelt as I wound. So I'm not worried.
It depends on the composition too, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's definitely not superwash wool. It's very clingy to itself. I mean, it's clinging to itself. So but it's lovely to knit with. It's very soft and very lofty and very squishy. So that is the same pattern again, the Chunky Pussy hat by Julie Packard. Fleece Artist, unknown base, out of Blue Banana on 6.5 millimeter, which is US 10.5. Again.
Nice.
I'm going to be knitting a lot of these. Because I still have 2...
I was only joking, and she's actually making me one, so...
I have 2 skeins of the pink and 5 skeins of the blue left of this one. That's not going to be more hats, though. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of that. But, and I will confess, I frogged a thing this morning.
You did what?
I frogged a thing.
You ribbited?
I did.
What did you frog?
I frogged the Laura Ayler cowl I was working on because I didn't like the yarn with the pattern. Okay. I still want to make the cowl, but that yarn wasn't well suited for it. The yarn I was using was it's almost like a woven ply. It was it was like rope. It wasn't you couldn't untwist the plies. Oh. It was like woven into itself, and which makes it compress quite a lot when you knit with it. So it turns out to be a worsted rather than a bulky.
Like knitting with straw?
Well, it's like knitting with drinking straws that compress under pressure.
Oh.
Is what I'm like. That's what I'm. Yeah, it doesn't stay thick and fluffy when you knit with it. It really compresses and stretches. So it turns into a worsted when you knit with it, and that was a little unfortunate. And it wasn't suiting the pattern at all. It didn't look good.
That's a good reason.
Yeah. So I think I may actually try this, but that might be a little bit too variegated. We'll see. I have lots of bulky in my stash. Lots and lots and lots of bulky. And the Sue's hat is living in my lovely Little Creek Designs bag by Selma.
Yes.
So this was a bag she made me before she opened her shop, and I love it to death. It's so pretty and happy and cheerful.
It's very spring.
And I have to move the keyboard without actually typing anything. Oh, well done.
Did I do something?
No, I'm a twit. I brought the blanket. I only put 2 squares on the damn thing.
Hey, 2 squares is 2 squares.
No, I put 3 squares on it. I just didn't have... I think I know what that one is, but I didn't write it down, so I'm a bad podcaster. This is Sirdar Heart and Soul. It came from Mina, who is the knitting expat. And this is color 107, which is also hip hop. I have enough for a whole nother square with some other colors in it, so I will I felt kind of bad when I realized that I had done this square and then this square, like right next to each other, sort of, kitty corner. And that's 18. So hang on a second, I'll check out what 19 was in the previous row. Also Sirdar Heart and Soul, but a different colorway. I thought they looked very similar. The pink and purple one, and this. They're the same yarn, but they're different colorways. You've got the exact
little squares. In the corner.
Because that's how the colorway works out. That's how their striping works out, rather. And this is an unknown from Marie-Philippe. I'm not sure what it is. It's really pretty. It was very soft and squishy. And I believe this feels like more of that Heart and Soul stuff, but I'm not sure. I do have the label somewhere. I will write it down when I get home and stick it on my, maybe stick it on my, I didn't even take a picture of that one on Instagram. The last two I didn't take pictures of. I was just like, it's been a weird week. I've been sleeping weird hours, like waking up at 2, 3 in the morning and then staying awake all day and going to bed at like 7, 8 o'clock at night. And forgetting to eat, and it's been a weird week.
Yeah.
It's that sort of early February.
You get to lunchtime and you're like, I'm hungry.
It's that early February feeling.
My head is very hot.
Mine too. Suffer. That's all I'm working on, so now it's her turn.
Okay, well, we'll call it work. Not really.
You can tell Selma's not here to crack the whip.
Yeah. My daughter, like I said, is coming down in a few weeks, and I had got, 15 or so rows done on the shawl, and I just ripped stitches off the needles. Oh well. Get it, the shawl. So there's these buttonholes, and I had gone past where I needed to put the buttonhole, and Holly was like, "Oh, just do it. It's just it's fine." I couldn't. I had to rip back. So yeah, the progress that I had, which was like up here, is gone. So this is the shawl bag by Drea Renee Knits. It's the same woman who designed the Find Your Fade. If I can just, make enough noise.
Crinkle, crinkle.
Yep. And when I did when you click on a pattern that someone has linked into their project, it brings you to that page with all the people. Holly was the first one on the top.
Hers is amazing.
I know.
So is Crystal's.
Yeah. So this is being knit out of Patton's Classic Wool in black dark gray mix, Mercury.
You did it!
And Erin. I'm getting better. On size 6.5 millimeters, which is a US 10. Oh, that's not me. I'm reading your stuff.
You're doing here.
Yeah. Which is on a 6 millimeter, which is a 10.
Yeah. That's what you said, though. You didn't say 6.5.
Maybe not. You can tell me later if you do captions, if this works this way.
That's true.
Yeah, so here's
I love the fact that we've got matchy ears.
Yeah, so once it's done, it's going to be gorgeous. But my daughter living in Mississauga, there's no snow. It's very mild. And I'm like, I don't really want to finish this for you. She's like, but I need it, Mom. Okay. It's looking. But I find knitting
She needs something from Mom to keep her warm over there.
True.
Even if it's not cold.
I find knitting this, it goes really fast.
She just wants a security blanket.
She does. And it's in my beautiful bag by Twisted Daisy Fibers. It's polka dots. The other thing I got about 4 rows on, and there's a reason why I didn't get a lot of knitting, and you'll see it when I show the next thing, is my Find Your Fade. And of course...
Oh, shut up!
What?
I haven't cast mine on yet.
Oh no, sorry, this isn't my Find Your Fade.
No, that's your intersection.
My intersection. By Kristen Finley, who is the dyer behind Skein Yarns. Yeah, I got about 4 rows done. You can see my marker. And of course I had to rip back because I didn't know where I was. I keep not marking the pattern. When I pick it up again, I'm just not being able to find it. All the noise. So that's it there. Intersection. And that is being knit out of, where am I? Oh, Sadness Garn Tauve in colorways light gray, dark gray, and natural on 3.75 millimeters to US 5. I feel like I'm in kindergarten again.
Well, yes, but it makes it easier to see because
it does. Yeah, because putting colors on those show notes pages doesn't really work. And then there's the Find Your Fade, which everybody...
Where's the intersection living?
Oh, sorry. It's living in one of the little Creep Designs bags.
Mm-hmm. I love those.
Her one skeiner. Sorry. And of course...
That's gorgeous.
The Find Your Fade. What is?
That bag.
Oh, yes. Somebody sent that to me. Isn't it nice? So, you'll see there's no needles attached.
That's an alpaca.
This? Yes. There's no needles attached because I've tried 6 times and I can't. Sarah from the Canadian Knitter from True Nut Girl from the Canadian Knitter podcast said it's a little tricky at the beginning, but once you get it, you get it. And I can't wrap my head around it, so I'm trying. I'm going to try again this afternoon. Video. Yes, but I kept trying at work, and Shella will contest that. I got no knitting done because I kept trying, and then she had it and she was trying, and I had it and I was trying, and it's one of those ones where you're doing a stitch and then you have to take a stitch off the needle, remove a marker, do your thing, put the marker back. That's the part that's catching me.
So you need to concentrate.
Yes, concentrate. But I mean...
Which is not going to happen at work.
Nope. No, I need quick knits at work, so... But I can't bring the omshell. It's just too big to lug around. So
should give them a better view of that bag because it really is stunning. Look at those colors.
Yep.
And the inside is teal with metallic polka dots. It's really phenomenal.
And it's got...
Like, that's the sort of bag I would have bought, like, as soon as I saw it.
It's cute. It was gifted to me. I can't remember if it was in a swap or not. But
it's amazing.
It is nice. It's very cheery. Nice bright green zipper because, you know, people know me. And that's it.
Well, what were you working on just now?
Oh, well, I'm not... That's just like a podcast knitting thing. But
well, yeah, but show it.
It's the Barn Raising Square. Don't ask me who it's by because I don't know anymore.
Larissa Brown and... Or is it...
No.
Somebody Mackey. Shelley Mackey and Larissa Brown. In the Knit-Alongs book.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, I'm not sure if you can see the sparkle.
I can see the sparkle.
But it's knit on 2.75 millimeters, and it's kind of very odd shaped right now.
Which is the US too. Yeah, yes. Right now it just looks like one of those little boob things.
Mm-hmm. And then my little thing, my progress keeper says, knitting is cheaper than therapy. And that's in... What?
I said not really.
That's in a bag that I made with, you know, squirrels and things on it. Okay. I can't seem to knit today.
Ooh.
No. Seems to go back.
Boo-hiss.
So, what's next?
Well, we've got Cal's going on.
Yes, the Travel the World by Design Cal is still ongoing and will be ongoing till the end of March.
Which is good because I still haven't started my project yet.
Last week there were 17 FOs and this week there are 21. And I inverted the numbers last week. I was saying they were higher.
Actually, I think it's only 20 this week because I think somebody accidentally put their sock club pattern FO in there because somebody reported it and I didn't deal with it yet.
And then for the Brown Bag Sock Club, last week there were 38. This week there are 71.
That mistaken one that got posted in one of these got posted here.
Okay. And if you put more than 3, you will see that your post got deleted. I deleted a post today because you need to, any extras you do above 3, it's clearly written in the rules, you have to put it in with another
Yeah, you only get
thread.
3 posts in the thread.
Yeah, so I deleted the last one that was posted. So unfortunately, if that's you, take your picture, put it in the
Yeah, just add it to your last pair of socks completed, and then we'll still get to see it and you ooh and ah over it, and, you know, everybody's happy.
Yep. Do you want to do the draw first?
Sure.
So, Our giveaway for the $10 Darn Good Yarn of the Month Club subscription. We have 3 winners.
She's wearing jeans. It sounds better.
So the first winner was post 18, which is Aunt Val from Huntington, Pennsylvania. And her name is Val.
Number 2 was post 17, and I literally went, oh, come on. And Sue was like, So that was Astrid from Lisbon, Portugal.
And the third winner was post 53, which was Vicky B from Newfoundland. So all 3 of you, please send me a PM to Crafty Knitter 7, and I will get in touch of the gals at Darn Good Yarn, and they will send you your prize.
And it's really neat yarn.
Yep.
I've been eyeing my 2 skeins.
Who knows what theirs is going to be? It could be something. It might not be sari silk this time. Who knows what you're going to get?
I've been eyeing my 2 and trying to figure out what to do with them.
And when you get what yours is, if it's different than ours, we'd like to see it, or just post it anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've got a couple of ideas for mine, and I'm debating.
Yeah, I'm sitting there and I keep looking at it and picking it up and looking at it. I don't know what to make.
I have an idea, but I'm not quite there yet. I'm working it in my mind.
I mean, I'm sure it'd be amazing woven.
Yeah, but I don't weave. Mm-hmm. And I've decided that I'm okay with that.
Are you? Are you
I am
sure?
okay with that. I don't think I need another large piece of equipment. No.
So, go ahead with your stash.
Yeah, I felt really bad because I totally forgot the stuff that I had gotten at man, I'm having trouble today, at Holly's house. We had all brought stuff from our stashes to offer up, and the leftovers got sent to Selma's daughter's school for their knitting club. And
crafts and stuff.
Yeah. And I had picked up a bunch of stuff and I totally forgot to bring it or put it in my stash or anything. So
because that was still last week or the week before.
Well, yeah, it was Saturday night, so I wasn't thinking about it anymore by the next Saturday morning. I have 4 skeins of this lovely Peer Gynt stuff. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's either Peer Gynt or Peer Gynt, or Selma will correct me later, I'm sure, because this came from her stash.
Probably Peer Gynt.
I have no idea.
I'm thinking, yeah.
It's a Y.
It's by Sandness, so. Oh, it's a Y.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a Y.
Okay.
I have no idea how to pronounce that. But anyway, it's lovely yarn. It's, I think it's 100% wool. Yeah. And it's this lovely sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like that buckskin color. What's that called? Fawn? Mm-hmm. So anyway, that's that color. I got 4 skeins of that. And I got 2 skeins, and all my stuff is already covered in hair. I don't know what the hell happened, if one of my cats jumped into the bag and rolled around or what, but I got 2 skeins of Patton's Classic Wool in royal blue.
It's very, very blue.
Very
it comes
blue.
out good on the screen, too.
I love it. Mm-hmm. I was good. I went for solid colors this time, because I usually go for variegated and things like gorgeous. That. I got 3 skeins of this. 3 balls. My God. What happened to you guys?
You go from a cat house where it was to a cat house to your place to my place. We all have cats.
Yeah, but it's not just cat. There's thread. There's fluff. I don't know what the heck happened. So I have 3 balls of this, and I'm impressed. I'm pleasantly surprised because I did not think that Knit Picks made yarns this nice. That said, I love the Stroll Tonal, and I will buy that again in a heartbeat. I like the, what's the other sock yarn? Felici. Mm-hmm. I don't know that I would spend money on it, though. I was given some as a gift. I don't know that I would buy it myself. The Stroll Tonal I would definitely buy. And this is glossy. It's glossy HW, which I think stands for heavyweight. It's merino wool and silk. Mm. So it's 70-30 wool and silk.
And that's called?
And it's cranberry is the colorway. I love it. It's not really my color, but I have an aunt.
You'll use it for something.
I have an aunt that this is exactly her color. So I'm having thoughts. Because the last thing I made her was red, but it was acrylic.
Ooh,
and it was dollar store acrylic. I got 3 skeins of this. I think this came from you. Mm-hmm. This is hand-dyed DK. That's about all I know about it. I have 3 balls of it. So that will probably become something.
Yeah, because it's about 200 yards.
Yeah. 200 yards each.
I've
and
had
got
that
3
in
of
my
them.
stash for eons, and so...
I mean, I even have a little knitted bit.
Yep.
And the last thing I picked up, I don't remember who this came from.
Me.
That was yours too? This is sock yarn. It's 2 colors of green. They're not quite coming up as forest green as they are. They're coming up a lot more olive. But they're these really, really rich green colors. And there's two tones there. And I think it's a stripey. It looks like it's a self-striping.
Maybe I might regret it. I don't know.
You might. Too late.
I don't know. I basically brought stuff there. And my husband's like, how much are you going to come home with? I said 0 because it's all going to Selma's daughter's school. And
Well, 0 of that stuff.
Last week you saw what I brought home and it's already got plans.
So that's what I came home with from Holly's house. And it's all very pretty. And Sue and I were both kind of drooling over that red.
Yeah, and I was just like, no.
And I was like, I really want the red. So I came home with it. Sorry. I'm going to pick up all my stuff. It's expanding. So that was my stash. That's all I got.
My stash consists of, I did a, what do you call that? When you want to try out a magazine?
Oh, a trial?
A trial of the Just Cross Stitch.
I have to admit, that's the one the one American cross stitch magazine I really like.
And it's quite nice. The only thing is, it's December. Because I thought, I would get the next one. But no, I got December. And I think there's 4 a year. But there's some really nice things in here.
I thought there were 6.
Maybe 6, right. So I'll probably get one in February.
Yeah, but you don't get the Christmas edition with that. And I don't think you get the Halloween one either.
No. And then the other thing that hot off the press that came in the mail yesterday was my Interweave Knits magazine. Full and full and full of cables. I don't know if I've ever seen so many things. There's a big write-up about Mano Still Uruguay. But
Someone
yeah,
will want to read that.
yeah, it's all like this kind of cables. I'm gonna see. I'll show you Man's. Yeah,
Like Aaron sort of stuff.
which I will never knit. There's a couple
Oh,
more.
I like that stripy one.
This one,
Yeah.
it's very nautical. I could see it in a different color. Although
I'd
everybody
wear it in
tells
blue and
me, blue.
I love that hat.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that he's not bad looking doesn't hurt.
Nope, that's a needle that I don't want to step on. It's a nice issue. It's just not like I wouldn't be knitting these. That's all. I know a lot of people love them.
Gorgeous, but I wouldn't knit one.
Yeah, they look like really comfortable, and that's the kind of thing I buy in a store. This, however,
that I would totally make.
yeah. This, however, I'll show you one page and then the other. I think I would make. It's not too much cables. It's just.
I actually have the perfect yarn for that.
What yarn is it? I wonder. Page, what did it say? 60? Because we're just going to do this while we're recording.
Don't mind us.
Aaron.
Okay. Yeah, I probably have the right ball for that.
Mm-hmm.
The right yarn for that.
It would look good in that. The white that I keep thinking is worsted, but it's not. You're like, whatever. It's the Barocco stuff, the cream stuff that I keep trying to use for everything.
Sure.
Anyways, she has. Oh, like, really? No. I don't love you enough. Anybody. Ever.
No. I don't even think that they would feel loved if you made that for them, to be honest.
I'm like, no.
Interweave is usually hit or miss for me.
Yeah.
It's a love-or-hate thing for me.
Basically, this is the only thing I would knit. And maybe the hat.
There are a few
but
that I would make.
It's going to appeal to some people and not to others. So that is the spring 2017 issue. I think that's it.
And that's why I don't buy the magazines, because I personally can never find enough in them that I would want to make.
Right.
But that's just me.
So I contacted my connection at Interweave, and we are going to be getting some hardcover books in the mail very soon. We did get e-copies, but I would rather wait till we actually have the books in hand.
Yeah, because we can't show them to you if they're just e-copies.
Well, we could, but we've tried that on the tablet before, and it's just not...
It's not the same. Thank you.
I had a thought in my head. Next week, I think I want to review the shawl book. Get that one done. Oh, and I have news.
You're pregnant.
No. I contacted Hannah Fettig for her new book, Texture. And she wrote back to me, and she's sending us a copy. Ooh. I fangirled. Stella. Shella will know. I fangirled a little
Poor
bit.
Shella. We all call her that.
Sorry. And I see her every day, too.
Well, see, I had an excuse at least, because I worked with Estelle.
Oh, Estelle.
So I had Estelle and Shella. Yeah.
Estella.
Yeah. She got called Stella more than once.
So I think that is it, except for coupon codes.
No. You start.
I was going to.
Okay.
Fondant Fiber has given us a 10% off. Oh, I get it. 10% off coupon until the end of February, Shit. And the code is MORESTACH. MORESTACH. Should I keep going?
Keep going, because
Bags by Awesome Granny
somebody sent us one and I forgot.
Has an ongoing behind us. Has an ongoing coupon code for 10% off, and the code is the number 2 TS10. And 6 Munchkin Stitching, 10% off ongoing coupon code. And it's the words spelled out, 2 Tangled 10. So
there's one more. Sorry.
There is one more.
I'm so sorry.
Go check out Fondant Fiber. I've been drooling over her in her shop for the longest time. I'm not going to buy anything, but is it Geektastic?
Yes, it is.
So there she goes.
So Geektastic Fibers, who is a friend in Germany, sent us a coupon code, and I totally forgot to put it in the thread, and I totally forgot to tell Sue that we could give it on the show. So it is until the end of the year. So it's good until December 31st, 2017. It's good for 15% off whatever she has in the shop or any special orders. So the code is the number 2 Tangled. That's it.
And that's for 15% off.
15% off, and it's good until the end of the year. So until December 31st. And we will soon be receiving some yarn from this lovely lady to review for you people. Mm-hmm. So I'm very much looking forward to it.
And it's Geektastic Fiber?
Yes. Geektastic.
Like I-K or I-C-K?
Fibers. Geek K. Mm-hmm. Tastic C.
Like that?
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
So go visit her shop. Her colorways are all based on geek fandoms. So there are some Avengers ones, there's some Doctor Who ones, there's a whole bunch of them. And they're kind of amazing. Her color sense is spot on. She's got some really, really gorgeous yarns.
Cool.
So I just wanted to mention that because I totally forgot to put it in the thread.
And I wouldn't have known.
Sorry.
So I think that's pretty much it for this week. It's a short episode, but better one than none. And we will attempt to get it to your house this time.
I really should find my data stick because I have a 32 gig data stick.
Yeah, my 32 gig one has disappeared. I can't find it. It has got all of my patterns on it.
Mine is somewhere. So I'm the one who misplaced it, so I don't know.
Oh, it's in a bag somewhere in a closet, I'm sure. But whatever. So, we will see you all next week.
Yep.
Happy crafting. And now I can take this hat off because I'm sweating. Bye.
Meow. Meow. Are you annoyed with me? Yeah, I know. Wow. Apparently we're going to try eating the chair instead. Meow. Wow.